Yeah, wonderful. So let me welcome our distinguished, our elite rankers to this meeting where we are considering the final results of the 2017 OER ranking of Nigerian universities. Today is the 13th day of December. We've come a long way in this process, almost like 5 months down the road. But it has been a learning experience for me, a learning experience, I'm sure, for all of us. The major focus, thank you, man. The major focus of this session is for us to take the results, the final results. Please recall that we assigned at least 3 people to assess each university, and thereafter we asked some people to moderate when we saw some discrepancies. In between, I had a team of 4 external persons from outside the Nigerian space to look at what we have. And thereafter, there's some echo coming from that Adefoku now. Yeah, we then harmonized the results, what you have scored. So today, we'll be looking at the harmonized scores. The way I suggest we do is, there are a number of files that we have sent. I pleaded with everybody through a text message that they should please. Did you get my message?
Yes, we did.
What did I say?
That we should please ask everybody around us to give us some time.
Yes.
And switch off our TV set.
Yes. Please, we want quiet. I have a console here. I can take off anybody, and that's what I'm going to do today, please. If I see anybody, if I see any interference or disturbance coming from any person, I will just take the person offline, because we already pleaded that we should please let's have some quiet in the Senate building. Senate building, a virtual Senate building today. So what I suggest is that we take let me put on my video. Yeah. What I suggest is that we take the table which shows the alphabetical listing of the universities. The one that has the greenish tinge. We'll take the universities one by one. And I will just read the names of the universities. And if you have any issue with that, any of the entries, you just mention your name, and you'll be invited to take the floor. Please note early in our discussion that when we have gone past a university, we are not going to come back to it. So when I'm running a meeting, when I say, let's take the minutes of the meeting, page 1, any correction, and everywhere is quiet. Okay. Page 2, any correction, everywhere is quiet. Page 3, any correction, and then somebody says, oh, I have a correction. Okay, yes, on page 3. No, I have on page 1. I just don't listen to that person, because the person was alive and well when we are taking that page. So please, I'm going to apply that methodology to our meeting today. Which methodology? The methodology is that I will announce the name of the university. If you have any challenge with any of the entries there, you let us know, and then we'll keep going. What we don't want to hear now is that, it is 53 as count. Because it's your own university, then you want to say, oh, no, it's 54. That is not going to happen. Nobody will be allowed to talk on the basis of his or her university, because we already have assigned other people to a university who have moderated this course. So don't come here to say that it's supposed to be 221 rather than 218 or so that was written there for your university. That's not going to happen today. You are going to be overruled. So we're going to be objective. We're going to be transparent. There will not be any nepotism here. And we will, we will ensure that, we were 12. Very good. By the way, the Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission asked me to give you his special appreciation on behalf of all the vice chancellors and the entire Nigerian university system for your sacrifice. Nobody is paying me anything. Nobody is paying you anything, but sacrifice to fatherland. Is it motherland? Which one? You know, the women will say it's motherland. The men will say it's fatherland. For me, it is fatherland. For Dr. Adunobi, it's motherland. Not be so. Madam, what is it? Is it motherland or fatherland? Okay, she's not. Oh, very good. She's on her side. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So he asked me to really, really appreciate you. And I told him that we're having our final Senate meeting today to take the results. After which, as soon as we finish this meeting, I'll be sending the results to the youth. No, I think I'll do that tomorrow. To all the vice chancellors. What I'm going to send to the vice chancellors will not be the ranking. I'm not going to send them the ranking. I'm going to send them the one for alphabetical order. You know, so that they will make their comments on the alphabetical ordering of the results. And anybody who goes to tell his or her vice chancellor that, oh, this should be 220, this should be this thing, we're not going to listen to that person. We're not going to listen. Just look at it, and just to satisfy all righteousness, because we want to, as I said, be transparent, and we are just asking the vice chancellors just for courtesy. We don't need to. At some point, nobody's going to ask anybody about anything. Our team will just go ahead. If we say the ranking is in June, we'll just go ahead and rank, and by end of June, we'll publish the results. By January of the following year, we'll do. That's what is done in any of these ranking schemes. So we just want to just show some courtesy to the vice chancellors by getting this across to them. So I've told you the rules of the game. 1, 2. I've told you giving the message of goodwill and appreciation from the Executive Secretary. Now we're about to take on the thing. So let's get the score sheet for the alphabetical ordering of the universities. And let's see now. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to begin with Abia State University. What I will do is, when I mention, if there's no comment, I'll move on to the next. So then when I get to the end of at some point, I will ask you approved, then you say approved. I'll just keep going there. So Abia State University. No. Okay. Well, we may be saying it. We can say I will call for approval at some point, maybe after about 10 or so, because we have 50 here. Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Adeleke University, Afe Babalola University, Al Hikma University, Arthur Jarvis University, Babcock University, Bells University of Technology. I think we have done A and B now. Approved?
Approved, sir.
Thank you very much. We're going to Caleb University, Coal City University, Covenant University. Yes, Coal City, yes, ma'am.
What is this not available or not applicable?
How old is Coal City University? I was thinking it's less than...
Less than a year,
The NA, just like what for Arthur Jarvis, these are very new universities. They don't have project, they don't have thesis, they don't have nothing. So NA in that column is not applicable. Not applicable. We are going to have a legend or some notes. NA is not applicable.
Okay.
Covenant University. Yes, Eludire, yes.
Still comment on Coal City.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I think the scoring, if we are taking not applicable for the thesis, it should be 1.1.
What I've tried to do is not to put any. You see, if it is okay, fine. 1.1. Will it be one? Will it be 1.1? Will it be 1.1? Just give me a minute. Let me just that's one. 1 divided by 40 times 40 35. Just a minute.
No, divided by 35
Divided by 35. Excuse me. Times 40.
times 40.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 1.1. Okay, fine. Let's put the 1.1 there. That's fine.
And I think also we probably need to remove the 6 from the count of 71.
Uh,
We say it's not applicable.
right,
The 6 theses that were counted.
I prefer to call that, to pronounce that one as thesis rather than thesis. But your own pronunciation is the best. Mine is the worst in the world. I prefer to pronounce it thesis rather than thesis. Okay, fine. Can you repeat what you have said, sir? Coal City.
I think that 6 that was called for the dissertation, if we say it's not applicable.
Oh, I think just a minute. Okay, just a minute. Okay, that is. Oh, they had some thesis. Oh yeah, I can see. We had 6 theses for them there. That's the entry for thesis 6. So what I think we could do there is turn it to 0.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That's 0. So as to make it sensible.
Then it will be 1 then.
Yeah, just a minute. For that. Yeah, it will be. Will it be? Let me see. We have.
It should not be 1.
Just a minute. This is 4, 65, 66. The total count should be 66. Don't you think?
65, sir. 65.
If we take the 6 from
No.
it, but the way it is now is 71 is correct.
No. You see, okay, fine. The count for the
66,
conference.
that means the 71 was not correct before.
Count for books.
65.
Just a minute. Count for conference is 1. Count for
65.
books is 3. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It is 65.
65.
Yeah, that's
5
fine.
plus 6, 71.
No. It's 65. Which are you counting as 6 again?
The 6th dissertation.
Pardon?
Okay. Put 0 for the dissertation. Okay.
Let's move on, please. It's 65 and there's 1.1. Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So let's go on to Covenant University, Crawford University, Cross River University of Technology, Delta State University, Edo State University. Edo, excuse me, you mentioned it yesterday. I said, I'm so sorry, please. Edo University, yeah, that's it, yeah. Edwin Clark University, Ekiti State University, Elizade University, Federal University of Technology, Akure. Okay, let's take Elizade University before we start taking the federal universities. Approved so far?
Approved.
Wonderful. Federal University of Technology, Akure. Federal University of Technology, Mina. Federal University of Technology, Owerri. Federal University, Birni Kebbi. Federal University, Kashere. I'm not sure I pronounced that correctly. Federal University, Lokoja. Federal University, Ndufualike, Ikwo. Joseph Ayo Babalola University. Kano State University of Science and Technology.
Kano University of Science and Technology.
Kano University of Science and Technology, yes. Excuse me, yeah. King's University. Kwara State University. Lagos State University. And Landmark University. Approved so far?
Approved.
Thank you all. Macpherson University, Michael and Cecilia Ibru University, Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, Modibo Adama University of Technology, Mountaintop University, Nnamdi Azikiwe University. Let me remove Oka there because we've not been putting. Ondo State University of Science and Technology.
Prof, sir.
Yes.
Ondo State University of Medical Sciences. University of Medical Sciences.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
We're not there yet, sir. We're in Ondo State University of Science and Technology, please. Redeemers University, Salem University. Approved so far. Thank you all. University of Abuja, University of Ibadan, University of Lagos, University of Maiduguri. Yes, somebody asked something about University of Medical Sciences. I'll take Ondo of it, yes. Yes, University of Medical Sciences. Somebody was mentioning something there. Yes, sir.
The score there, I think it's supposed to be 19.4. Taking cognizant that they have not produced graduates and there are no dissertations.
Oh, yeah, that is correct. That is correct.
19.4.
Okay, so let's look at the score on this will be, and so then we have to take off. We have to take off the 7.
Over 35.
We have to take off. Just don't worry yourself. We have to take off the 7, shouldn't we?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The 7 will be 0,
Yes.
and then the other one will be not applicable.
672.
So it will be the total. What am I doing now? Oh, I'm sorry. Just a minute. I was taking on University of Maiduguri. It's not applicable here. So it will be 672,
Yes, sir.
and then it will be 19 point what?
19.4.
19.4. Okay, thank you. University of Nka, University of Port Harcourt, University of Uyo, Usmanu Danfodio University, and last, definitely not the least, West Spring University. Approved? Wonderful. So we have approval of the entire Senate of this great team, to get this thing in this form to the Vice Chancellors. Now, I tell you, I'm quite impressed with the process, quite impressed with the results. I told the ES today, I just gave him a rough hint, and he was quite happy about the thing. I said, we have a general result. We'll be taking it today by way of just the scores, and then we'll be doing the ranking later. Now, let's proceed to take. I'm not going to share this second table with the Vice Chancellors yet, as I said, but let's take the table which shows the ranking, and let's have some quick comments on them. Let me just search for mine, and I'll be back to you. Yeah, so I have the table now, and it will change based on, I think, University of Medical Sciences, that is now 19 point something. There'll be some change in there. But I tell you what I did here, and that is to have a combination of the total OER score, that's the last column, and the total count. So if you have two universities having the same total score, then the one that has a higher total count will have how do you call it now? Will have the higher ranking. Yes, we'll have the higher ranking. So if you look at this table, Federal University of Technology Owerri has come clearly first, with 30, out of 40. That's 30 out of 40 is clear 75%. And then we have a total count as 891. I told the ES that the total count is over 10,000, and that's not too bad at all. But I let him know that, let me get back to you all. You see, I let the ES know that after this one, I will publish it. Many universities, you see, I take University of Ibadan for instance. University of Ibadan, by the time you come up with all your project reports, or as many as possible, all the thesis, all the this thing, the whole place will be flooded, and everybody will get, 20. Everybody will get 40 very soon. Don't you agree with me? Yeah, because by the time we publish that, everybody knows that. Look, all you need to do is just show up with your conference presentations, your books, and all of that, and we're able to access the thing. And then later, maybe after about 2 or 3 of our assessments, we can then be applying the rules, rather strictly. We can then say, okay, my friend, we are not looking for non-OER materials. We are looking now for OER materials. We were going to get there. But meantime, I think this outing and the next one will just go on with the same conditions. And I assure you that by the March edition, Dr. Aniedu, Dr. Ngwaka, Dr. Adefokun, Bonaki, Japheth, and all of us, will have, and all the others who are not members of the team, will have seen the need to put up all their resources, and we're going to discover it. So I'm very impressed with what I've seen, at the moment. So Mountaintop University has 26.3%, coming clear second, followed by Edo University, Iyamu, with 25.1, and beating University of Lagos that has 25. Now, if you notice, University of Lagos, University of Ibadan, and Covenant University are all together as number 4. And I think what we'll do, I tell you, very easy. And that's what we'll do in other ranking schemes. I don't know why I skipped my mind. University of Lagos, University of Ibadan. Oh, no, it can't work. Because I was thinking of putting all of them together as number 4. Yeah. You see, let me tell you how I'm coming. I'll tell you what we'll do. What we'll do in these other rankings. We take the total. This total count will change, but University of Lagos, University of Ibadan, Covenant University, all the 3 that have come together will come in as number 4, but they will come in this order in which I place them. It will not be number 4, number 5, number 6, since the base for ranking is the total OER score. And then the next one will be number 7. It won't be number 5. That's how, if you check Webometrics ranking and other ranking schemes, that's how it is done. You put all of them together, number 4, number 4, number 4. The next one is not going to be number 5. The next one is going to be number 7. But we can have our own scheme to look like this. So let's have some consensus on that. Either that we it's just like any grading system where you have how do you put it now? The basis of your ranking is the total OER score. That's the basis. So you rank them on that. The other things are like secondary, but they will determine who would be placed even within that number 4, first, second, and third. So I like quick comments on this one.
Yeah, but at the moment, the way you see, we are basing the ranking, the hierarchy on total count. I think for now, this space is quite okay. I think it's quite okay at the moment.
Which is quite okay. I'm not sure you got my. I'm not sure you got my drift.
It's okay this way because you have considered the number of resources.
Total count. We are considering total count now.
Who is taking the floor? Please announce your name, or I can see you on the panel, but announce your name for the others.
My name is Dr. Jafet, sir.
Yes, go ahead, yes.
What I'm saying is that I'm approved of this style for now because we are looking at the ranking in this case at total count. They have got tied total score, but we now go further back to total count.
Okay. Any other view?
I think I agree with Dr. Jaffa.
Dr. who? Japheth.
Dr. Jaffa.
Not Jaffa. Japheth, madam. Dr. Anobi will take a 2-unit course in the pronunciation of Dr. Japheth's name. I'm joking. Please go ahead. Oh, anyway, that's fine. So you agree with him, yes? Any other? So is anybody disagreeing with the present arrangement? Dr. Wankwo, yes.
Prof, since there's a convention on ranking already,
Yes.
I believe it's better we stick to that.
Yeah, that's the convention. You see, if you Google your university's name on any of the ranking schemes, of course, you are not going to show up in academic ranking of all universities. No university in Nigeria can show up there. Who can tell me why? Okay, you cannot. What you can do, if you Google me and just put Webometrics ranking, you'll find some of my training videos on Webometrics ranking that have that is subscribed to by many universities all over the world about how you set it up and how we do it and all of that. You'll find in the early stages I mentioned the academic ranking of world universities. In my view, that is the most elite. If you show your face on that list of ARWU, then you are up and running. The reason being that for us to pick your university out, you must have had a Nobel Prize winner, either having graduated from your school, like Mountaintop University, Mountaintop University. So it's either that you have a Nobel Prize winner working in your school as a staff, or is a product of your school, either did a degree there or whatever. I tell you, none of our universities is close to that, except of course Covenant University. Covenant University is the one that will get there, because Covenant University every year brings in 1 or 2 Nobel Prize winners, to work in the university, and they are the ones that are likely for us to put that one. So if you check, you find that they'll say this university is number 2, this university is number 2, this university is number 2, and then the next one will be number 5. But I don't know. Maybe for this one, maybe for this one we just stick with what we have now, and then let it ginger them. Let it ginger people. Yeah. So we agree with that. Okay, fine. By consensus. So let us continue. Then we have Nnamdi Azikiwe University, University of Medical Sciences. Let's take off the undo here again, so that we have some commonality. Yeah. Landmark. So you can see it goes on. If you look at Landmark and Lagos State University, both have 16, but Landmark has been placed up there because Landmark has 724. Yeah. So 15, 13, 12, 10, 10. There are 3 10s. That's number 15, number 16, and number 17. That's Usman Danfodio University, University of Abuja, and Crawford University, 10, 10, 10. Now they have been ranked again on the basis of the count of their OER. Can you see that? Can you all see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Now, if the other ones are 6.96, 5, 5, 5. There are 3 5s, and have also been ranked on the basis of the counts. And then you have 4, 3.4, 2, 1, 1, 1, That's from Coal City. We have to change Coal City now to 1.1. Yeah, and then let's see. I think we'll take this one to be 0 for consistency as we did before. This is 65. Yeah, so it still works. It still puts Coal City at number 26. So all the zeros now follow. Now, what I think we can, all the zeros have also been arranged by the accounts, if you noticed, up to number 34, up to number 35, Edwin Clark, up to Edwin Clark, Salem University. But from that time on, from that number on, from Edwin Clark down, is 000. So what I think we can do is to make all of them from 35, from Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University to be 36, 36, 36, all the way down. Because there's no basis for us to say Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University as number 36 is better than University of Uyo that is number 50. There's no basis. You agree with that?
Okay.
Yeah, so all of them will be 36 all the way down. Is that good? Is that approved?
Yes. It is. It is.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Pardon? So I'm not able to hear who is speaking. I can't hear. Please announce your name. Is that Dr. Japheth? I can't hear him properly. Can anybody hear him properly? Can anybody hear him properly? No, we can't hear you. Sorry. We may not be able to take your view at this stage. We can't hear you. So, are we happy with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
So that's it. We have to reconvene again when I have the feedback from the vice chancellors. I will send the first one alphabetical order to them, ask them for their comments and all that, and then when we have received comments from the VCs, we then look at their comments and then finalize and then publish. I mean, send to NUC to publish. So let me thank you one and all for the wonderful efforts. I actually recorded our last three. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be with you in AOB. I actually recorded our last three sessions, but I didn't want to publish them because there are internal matters that we're discussing. This one I will upload. This meeting I will upload very shortly. But I have those recordings which I can share with you privately. AOB, Dr. Guntunde, you have the floor. Yes, Dr. Guntunde, you have the floor under AOB.
Thank you, sir. In one of meetings, maybe about 3 meetings ago.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I've answered that question. I said, yes, we can.
Hello?
I can. Okay. Any other AOB? Maybe you bring it up another meeting because we can't hear you.
That we discussed that in our ranking, you talked about generation and. Okay, sir.
No, go ahead, madam. No, Dr. Guntunde. No, Dr. Guntunde, go ahead, yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, sir. In one of the meetings, we agreed that we're going to do the rankings by generation, by ownership, and
yes.
So, I don't know if we're still going to do that.
Did I say we are not? Did I say we will not? Yes. Anybody? Okay. You know, it is when we are no. But you recall that in that meeting, I gave examples of how it's going to be done. We can't start doing that now until we get consensus on what we are going to be classifying. So when we get that, we then have the thing broken down. we have a overall ranking, the one we just took, and then do the one by private universities, federal universities. No, just like we agreed, that will still happen. Oyetunji, yes. Dr. Oyetunji.
Just a clarification, sir. Yes, sir. Just a clarification. Number 8 and 9. I hope you have interchanged it.
Let me.
9 for 8 and 8 for 9.
8, 9. Let's see now.
The University of Medical Sciences.
Yeah, the University of Medical Sciences is now, just a minute, is now 19 point what? 19.5. 19.4, yeah. So this University of Medical Sciences will now go before, will now be, yes, that's it. Pity, just a minute. I'll do that just now. Sorry. Yeah, just give me a minute while I do it right away. Yeah. Okay, no problem. I was trying to make the adjustment now, but that's, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've just done that. Just a minute. His number is not showing here. Okay, I will get it all sorted out in a little while. But I've achieved that at my end here. Yeah, thank you. Any other? All right. Yeah, that's it. Before we adjourn this meeting, I'd like to let you know what I discussed with the ESNUC. When I went through all the 50 websites, I then saw a need to get the Nigerian universities to be part of another ranking, which an organization that I serve as president will be doing during the course of next year. That organization is called the Global University Network for Innovation. The headquarters is in Spain. A little bit of history. In 1998, UNESCO set up that organization, and it took off effectively in 2000. So 17 years of existence of the Global University Network for Innovation established by UNESCO. And it has regional networks. Africa is a region. I'm the president of the Africa Regional Office. The executive secretary is Professor Juma Shabani, who is based in Burundi. Professor Shabani used to be the director of higher education in UNESCO headquarters. Before that time, he used to be the director of UNESCO in about 14 African countries, at different times. So we've started, we are hoping to start the ranking of websites of universities in Africa. So I told the ES that we're going to start with the ranking of websites in Nigeria. So I'm going to throw open the request or the opportunity to participate in that exercise to this elite group. What does it mean? It means that you see the parameters are already known. We'll just share it with the vice chancellors, who in turn we think will share it with the ICT people, and then we'll get all the websites. We'll get to know the websites. Even if we don't, we'll find the thing out by ourselves, and then use the parameters in terms of functionality, in terms of beauty, in terms of the links, in terms of. So this is not OER now. This is about functionality and beauty of the websites. So we're going to be doing that one, and they also be ranking the thing. I have a team. We have tested the instruments for the There's a global instrument for assessing websites. We leaned a lot on that scale to be able to develop the Africa scale. So, for instance, we'll go to Federal University of Technology Owerri website to see the layout, to see the functionality, to see the update, how updated the contents are, how whatever. So that's another ranking process, entirely. If you wish to be part of it, when we start it, you can so indicate. Yeah. So I thought I should just let you know that early enough. So that being said, can we take? Thank you very much. Can we take a motion for? Oh, thank God. We'll find it exciting. It's all fun. Yeah. So motion for adjournment. Okay. Oguntunde Dale, thank you very much. And who is seconding it? Yeah, I can hear. Okay, Dr. Alao of Great you are seconding it. So we're having two women, Dr. Oluda Milola is still busy adjusting her head tie there. We can't hear her today. Okay. So, okay, everybody, God bless you and good night. Okay.